All right, so let's get started. I want to help you get started with soil erosion. I'm going to tell you what your assignment is when we get finished, okay? All right, so let's go take a look at numbers 1, 2, and 3. Remember, we are just saying how many solutions. That's it. That is the question. Remember, if I ask you how many and you tell me medium, well, that doesn't solve the problem, okay? That doesn't answer the question. So we just want to know how many solutions does it have. Okay, if you take a look at number 1, how many times does it cross the x-axis? Twice. 2 solutions. Let's go do b squared minus 4ac and make sure we get the same thing. 2 squared is going to be 4 minus 4 times 1 times negative 3. So I'm going to get 4 plus 12, which is bigger than 0. 2 solutions is correct. Okay, number 2, well, my parabola comes down and it only touches the x-axis 1 time, so I get 1 solution. Let's go do b squared minus 4ac and find out. So I'm going to have negative 4 squared minus 4 times a is 1, c is 4. Negative 4 squared is positive 16 minus 4 times 1 times 4 is 16. You get a 0, 1 solution. That is correct. All right, numero tres, number 3. Here's my parabola. Doesn't cross my x-axis at all. No solutions. b squared minus 4ac, negative 2 squared minus 4 times a is 1 again. c is 2. So I'm going to get positive 4 minus, this becomes an 8, and that is a negative 4, which is less than 0. Negative, no solutions. Okay? All right, let's just see how this fills in the riddle for those of you that are interested to know how you can help control soil erosion. Number 1 was D, so down at the bottom I put a D. Number 2, we got A, so I put an A. And number 3, letter O, there it is. Okay? All right, I want to do a couple more with you. And then again, I'll let you know what your assignment is, okay? All right, so let's go do number 1. There's a trick that I kind of want to show you as well. Remember, we're going to do b squared minus 4ac. Now, when I go to write my problems, I always do b squared minus 4ac, or b squared, I always do that in my head, okay? Always. B squared will also always be a positive number. Okay, it's always going to be a positive number because a positive squared is positive and a negative squared is also positive. Okay, so I'm going to go do that and do that in my head. So 5 squared is 25 minus 4 times 1 times 4. 4 times 1 times 4 is 16. 25 minus 16 is going to be a positive number. 2 solutions. Okay. What is wrong with number 5? Do you see anything wrong with number 5? Let me see if I have my notes underneath me. Oh, yep, I do. My notes from before. What do all of these 4 problems have in common? What was the discriminant used for? Oh, it's got to be equal to a 0. And so we have to rearrange this problem. So I'm going to rearrange it to be x squared minus 3x, and I'm going to bring this 2 to the other side, so it's a minus 2. Okay, so I'm subtracting it over to the other side. And here we go. What is b squared? So negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 9. Minus 4 times 1 times negative 2. Now it's a negative 2. And then I'm going to look. So 1 negative and 1 negative is going to make a positive. So I end up doing 9 plus 8. And I get 2 solutions because it's greater than 0. Okay? Excuse me. Let's go do that again. Let's go do number 8. Okay? So I'm going to bring the 12x over, and I'm going to do that by subtracting it. So it's going to be negative on the other side. Be careful, make sure you put it in the correct place. So 4x squared minus 12x plus 9. Okay, b squared, negative 12 squared is going to be a positive 144. Minus 4 times a is 4, c is 9, and oh snap, it looks like I better get my calculadore out, right? I can't do this math in my head. I didn't learn my 16s in school. So 4 times 9 is 144. What is 144 minus 144? 0, 1 solution. Okay? All right. Your assignment, your job is you are going to pick one problem from the 5 that are left. You will get an extra credit point if you choose to do number 11 or number 12, but you're going to pick one of these 5 problems and you are going to explain it to me. You're going to turn in your written work to Google Classroom, but you're also going to explain it to me on Flipgrid. Okay, so you're going to turn your work in, just one problem, just one, pick one. Okay, you're going to write it, turn it in, you're going to explain it on Flipgrid. Happy discriminant!